all, and they'll just be nice, and they'll be like miniature versions of the adult essence, and it'll be a fun, sweet thing to do. Well, eventually I got the call, the guidance to make them, and I made them. But when I started testing them, it was like, oh my goodness, this is something altogether different than what I was expecting. It's, for the most part, they're very, very different from the adult animals. And after testing them all, I realized, wow, what we really have here is a system and a map in itself, just these baby animals, for helping us do some of the deepest healing work that we all need to do, which is to heal the wounded spots from early in our childhood where our primary needs were not met. So these essences really go right to the heart of the matter, to the deepest wounds we carry, which are wounds of the early days when we had these basic primary needs from our parents and they didn't happen. And if we didn't get those primary needs met, then we're going through our whole life with these gaping holes inside and looking for other ways to fill them and not able to know ourselves as whole and complete because these holes are there. And these are tonics for really helping us go deep inside, embrace the inner child within us all that has these wounds and help those wounds to heal. Taking it. So there's 6. There's the wolf pup, the fawn, which is the baby deer, the dolphin calf, the lion cub, the elephant calf, and the bear cub. And I'm going to begin with the dolphin calf. Okay. So dolphin calf goes to the deepest, most basic, most primary, primal need of all animals, and humans too, which is to bond. It's the deepest need that all mammals share, which is to bond with especially the mother. It's the primary bond. It's the foundation of everything that comes after. When the baby is in the womb, mother and baby are literally one being. When baby comes into the world, they're 2 physical beings, but for the early weeks and months, the psyche is like still, there's one unitive being there in the psyche. So, I mean, we saw this when Gabriel was a little baby. Mary gets out of balance a little bit, baby starts to cry. Mary comes back into balance, baby calms. And literally, Mary said, I just have to watch my mind more than I ever have before. Watch my thoughts, watch my feelings, because he responds instantly. That's the unitive psychic connection that exists between baby and mother. At the emotional level, it's manifested in the need for that child to feel that it is one with its mother outside after being one inside. And therefore, what allows that oneness to occur is the mother bonding with the baby, welcoming the baby, nursing the baby, totally experiencing her oneness in the heart with her child. So, this essence supports us whenever that didn't happen. So for those of us who felt as when we were children that we never had the bond with our mothers or fathers that we wanted, dolphin calf is the essence to go for. It's that meeting that primary need of feeling bonded and connected with. And it's also good for children, physical children, who have that same issue. I got an amazing report from a woman in England. She had an 8-year-old son, and she was writing to thank me for dolphin calf. And she said, you know, I love my son, he's loved me, but ever since his birth, it's like there's been something just missing. And we've both been looking for it. And dolphin calf, she took dolphin calf and he took dolphin calf. And she said within a week, it's like we found each other. We got each other. And I can't thank you enough for helping us giving us the gift of helping us to find each other. Oh, wow. What an honor to receive that. So that's it. That's dolphin calf. Okay? And as you've noticed, I mentioned both physical children and adults who had these issues as children, and they work equally well, and they're used, I'd say, about half and half. Half of the essences, wild child essences, seem to go to actual physical children with these issues. The other half are being used by adults who still have these unresolved issues from childhood. Get to that. Elephant calf. Okay? So another primary, what you see here is the baby elephant calf, and you see it's next to its mama. What you don't see is that the two of these are part of a whole herd of mothers and a bunch of little ones. And the whole community is working, taking care of these little ones. You know, the little one strays out, a trunk comes and kind of pulls them back into the center where they're protected from the big cats around. And so this is the essence for safety and feeling supported by a wide community of support. So, because this little calf feels looked after, really well looked after, not just by its mama, but also by a wider community of support. So elephant calf is for those of us who as kids felt like we just weren't looked after. They just weren't there attending to us the way we needed. They were off doing their own thing. They weren't emotionally present. They weren't physically present. Whatever it was, where we needed that trunk to come along and guide us. We didn't get the guidance we needed. And the safety that's a natural result of that, where we feel protected and these big people looking after us, keeping us safe. Where that's absent, where that was absent for us now or absent for physical children who are little kids now, elephant calf is the one to go with. Okay, I want to speak about wolf pup before answering any of your other questions. Oh boy, this one's so good. So the cool thing about this little guy, this little wolf pup, is that as part of the pack, even at this age and this size, he knows exactly where he belongs. She knows exactly how she fits in. She has her place in the pack, even at this age, and never doubts that. So there's total security from knowing that you fit in and that you belong. Okay? This is the tonic for children of separation and divorce. When there's separation and divorce, the child's, where do I fit in? Where do I belong? What's happened to my world? This helps the physical child or the child you were or that your clients were years ago when that happened to tend to that and to know that they do belong and that they do fit in. Okay, so wolf pup, belonging, fitting in, it's good for the child, or if you were a kid and you felt like in school that you never fit in with your classmates, that you were kind of the odd one out, didn't really have your place. That was certainly me. I wish I'd had wolf pup. I just felt like I'm different.
I still feel like that.
Yeah, okay. So
my old schoolmates.
Right.
20 years after we left school.
Do you go to reunions ever? No. If you ever did, take wolf and wolf pup. Wolf, the adult wolf, is great for socialization and for connecting. I used to hate parties, you know. Why go to a party? It's like people just drink and small talk and it has no meaning. It's like stupid. And I didn't like it. Now, when I take wolf, I get it. It's just about connecting. It's like you go to the party and you sniff each other out and you have a good time. It's just, it's simpler. So wolf is really good, adult wolf is really good for people who feel like they don't connect with others socially. They don't, in an adult way, don't know how to feel comfortable in groups, in meetings, in families. Adult wolf is really good for that. Wolf pup is really deeper about that, those deeper wounds of not fitting in at a very deep level, not belonging. Okay? So with these three, we've really got three of the biggest needs addressed. We're addressing three of the biggest needs. The need to bond, feel connected, and one with the mother. We've got the elephant calf for feeling safe and protected and looked after and cared for. That there's this wide community that totally cares about us and is committed to our growth and keeping us safe. And then the wolf pup, which is about knowing that we belong, that we have a place, that we fit in, that we matter. Okay?